ruled out a military strike?
I don't want to telegraph what I'm doing or what I'm thinking. I'm not like other administrations where they say we're going to do this in 4 weeks, and that doesn't work that way. We'll see what happens.
Did we sabotage the North Korea strike?
I don't want to comment on it.
Okay, what happens if North Korea launches another missile?
We'll find out.
That with Ainsley yesterday at the White House on North Korea. The White House stays vigilant, they say. Former Speaker of the House Newt Gingrich with me now, also a Fox News contributor, and good to have you back here, as always, at America's Newsroom. Two really big topics, one overseas and one here at home. Let's start overseas. North Korea said earlier today that it will launch a missile every week or every month for however long that happens. Charles Krauthammer is making the case that at some point, maybe a year or two from now, we'll shoot a missile from the sky. I don't know if that's the case or not. But it appears to me that this has reached a stalemate. What is your view of that now with North Korea?
Well, first of all, I thought that the president was exactly right in the interview that he gave Ainsley and is doing it the right way. And he made the point, for example, about China, that we have moved the Chinese, their visit in Mar-a-Lago, moved the Chinese dramatically, and Trump gets almost no credit for how big the shift is. The Chinese have cut down on the amount of coal they're buying from North Korea. I think actually replaced it with American coal. They have, and that's the biggest single source of foreign exchange North Korea has. The Chinese have moved 125,000 troops to the border, and I think that the North Koreans have to feel increasingly isolated. My view is when you're dealing with a country that may have nuclear weapons in a serious way, you've got to be careful. You want to increase the pressure. You want to be prepared to fight if you have to. But I wouldn't do anything precipitous at this point. I would just keep squeezing him harder and harder. And as long as the Chinese are willing to continue to squeeze him, he is going to get weaker. And at some point, things, I think, will break. But ideally, we'd have some kind of military coup or some other replacement of the regime. I think you don't want to do it militarily if you can avoid it.
Well, that's a big ask.
Because they have so many rockets and missiles right near Seoul. It would be very dangerous.
Whose move is it next, do you believe, Mr. Speaker?
Both sides. I think the Chinese have to prove to Trump that they are increasing the pressure on North Korea. I think we will probably start moving anti-missile defenses into Korea in a very big way. The Japanese will probably build up their anti-missile defenses. We'll take steps to squeeze North Korea and make it less and less relevant. Apparently, although the president wisely didn't comment, apparently we have a cyber attack underway and that we may have blown up their last missile. So my view is if they want to launch one missile a week that we blow up, you don't have to shoot it out with kinetic rounds the way Charles Krauthammer said. You might just take it out with cybernetic devices that talk to the missile and tell it to do something different, like blow up or fall into the ground or whatever.
Wow.
They can have failed tests forever if they want to waste their money doing that.
That's a different
as long
type
as
of
we can
warfare.
keep making them fail.